Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a pregnancy summer must-haves video because I'm currently about 8 months pregnant, 1 week shy, and I'm definitely feeling the heat, feeling this pregnancy. It's my second one, and some of these things have saved me, and this is going to be up in time for Amazon Prime Day, so hopefully you can get some deals. So if you're pregnant right now like me and you're like suffering with this summer heat, these are must-haves. And what I ended up doing was I went through my Amazon orders and I just like kind of took everything out that I had bought over the last 3 trimesters that have saved me, as well as some old stuff from when I was pregnant with Bella 2-3 years ago that I'm reusing religiously. So these are all things I've bought with my own money. I will have affiliate links for Amazon below, so if you decide to purchase from me, I will get a little boost, couple of change from it, but I'm not sponsored at all. So I'm going to start from the first trimester to the 3rd trimester. So for morning sickness, something that I purchased differently this pregnancy, which I loved, are these tummy drops. And I did a lot of searching for this. This is a peppermint flavor. Last pregnancy I focused a lot on ginger, which is great for upset tummies. But like, ginger is not always the most appetizing. It's kind of spicy and kind of hard to take, where peppermint is just so refreshing. So I used these little drops and they're so yummy, and they're just like hard candy. So I use these in my first trimester for morning sickness, and sometimes I'll get a little nauseous here and there randomly, and I'll pop one of these and I'll be better. So I'm actually probably going to bring these with me to the hospital too, because when you're in the hospital for labor, you can have hard candy. So I'm going to bring these with me, and in general, anytime I have like nausea or upset stomach, these are good to have around the house. So I definitely recommend that for first trimester. Something that I bought pretty early on too was some belly oil. So your stomach, your chest, your hips, your butt, everything is growing, and then you start to feel the itchiness like early on, especially even if you're bloated. So I bought this one from Amazon, Burt's Bees. Everybody knows Burt's Bees, and it was very affordable. I didn't want to spend $1 million on an oil because technically stretch marks are genetic, and you may or may not be able to control it, but you can control the itch and you can stay moisturized. And this is really lightweight, not super greasy, has vitamin E, so it's very affordable too, because some of them are so expensive. So I bought this on Amazon as well. Everything is from Amazon, and I especially lather it on after I take a shower or anytime my belly is itchy. Something I also bought early on, and this is definitely like disclaimer, ask your doctor before you take this because it is medicine. So I have the Unisom SleepTabs. This is my second bottle of this. The reason I originally bought it is because they say that if you have morning sickness, if you take this Unisom, the SleepTabs specifically, not the sleep gels, the SleepTabs, if you take it with B6, it helps combat nausea. So I did that in the beginning of my pregnancy, and I found that lately, like this whole pregnancy, I've had extreme insomnia, difficulty sleeping because I'm uncomfortable, and also I was having problems probably before that with Bella, just because as a mom with a youngin', it's just hard to sleep, and Bella's always like calling me in the middle of the night. So I have her sleeping in her own bed, but I sleep next door, and I always hear her like calling me. So it's hard for me to like sleep good. So I'm over the morning sickness, but I'm still taking these to help with pregnancy insomnia. It's a real thing, and I don't feel like crazy drowsy after. I don't feel like I'm addicted to it. It's non-habit forming. For a long time I would just take like half of a tablet, even though one tablet is per dose. But if I know I have to sleep really, really good and I have like a whole work day or something, I'll take like 1 tablet, but I don't take it every day, just sometimes. But it's been really, really helpful to help me sleep. Another little gadget that I love, that this is actually something I've had for years prior to pregnancy, but I've been keeping it with me in my bag for pregnancy, is this fan. So it's really, really hot in Georgia. I'm not sure where you are, but it's like record-breaking temperatures. So I just put this, I charge this with a USB, and I like, especially when I'm outside, I just turn it on. You can even sleep with this on, and like on your nightstand if you want. And it lasts for hours. I brought this with me to Orlando to this theme park, and it was like a game changer at 7 months pregnant in Orlando all day outside. Brought this with me to my beach vacation recently, and I've just been kind of carrying it in my bag just when I need it. I've been on a couple of makeup gigs where it's been like really hot at like the shoot locations, and like I don't have to bother people. I just like pull it out and I feel like I'm more comfortable. So I bought this on Amazon a couple years ago and I haven't found the exact one, but I found something similar which I'll link below. Okay, something else I got on my first pregnancy, which I've mentioned in my last video, are the maternity support belts. Now this is definitely a must-have, especially if you have lower back pain, if you feel like your stomach is starting to really pull on you. It's a game changer. So this one is the first one I bought with Bella, and it's still holding up great. It's just like Velcro straps, but the Velcro has lasted all these years. And I started wearing this actually kind of early on once I started feeling back pain. And I wear it every single time I do my little maternity workout, which I do 5 days a week still, 30 minutes a day. I always wear this so that way I feel like I can do more. If it's a long day, I'll wear this over usually either a high-waisted like full panel bottom or over a camisole, because I don't like it on my skin because sometimes you can feel the Velcro rubbing, but I wear this like over like a material and it's a game changer. So I had this in the first pregnancy and I still use that for like short periods. And then I showed you that, guys, this one in my last video. This is like the more hardcore one. I use this one if it's like a long day, like when I went to the theme park. So it's got 3 parts. This is the front, this is the back, and I like it because it has a higher support for the back, and then it has this strap that goes over the top of the belly. So I'm glad I have both of them because depending on the occasion, I'll pull this one out for like a long day. It shows a little bit under clothes, but it's worth having, I'm telling you. I didn't feel any back pain when I wore this to SeaWorld in Orlando, and it was a 9-hour day of walking outside. So I love those. I have them. I use either one of those probably daily, so definitely check that out. Okay, let's talk about shoes. So bought this prior to pregnancy as like a busy mom on the go, but they were like the only shoes I wore my entire pregnancy up until recently when it started getting really hot. Like Bella knows these are my shoes, so whenever she wants to go somewhere, she gives me this, like she gets this from where we keep our shoes and she brings it over. But these are my Skechers, my slide on, and it's like fabric. I don't even wear them with socks. They're so comfortable. And everybody knows when you get pregnant, your feet swell, your belly gets big, so it's hard to get shoes on. But because these are slip-on, they're super easy and they're like stretchy, so they're not like constrictive. So I wear these with everything. They're pretty basic, so they go with everything and super easy to fit. And Skechers, to me, at first I was like, oh, are Skechers cool? I don't know, they seem kind of like not like a cool shoe, but they're just so simple that they go with everything, and then the comfort is worth it. So I bought these before pregnancy and that's like all I've been wearing. This one, and combined with now, this is my summer shoe, and I bought this. It's kind of like a Birkenstock knockoff slash Croc knockoff. So it's like these wide 2-strap foam sandals. I bought them for my beach vacation, but I ended up just wearing them all the time. They're really lightweight, really breathable, and right now they're pretty tight, but I have a feeling the last 2 months of my pregnancy I'm going to open this part up as my feet swell a little bit more. I do notice like just recently that with the heat my feet are starting to swell up a little bit more, and my regular sandals I wear that aren't adjustable are getting too small when my feet swell. So it's good to have an adjustable sandal. It's lightweight. Like I said, I wore this to the beach and it was great, but I'm just like wearing them all the time. So I'm so glad I have these. Anything slip-on and wide width is great for pregnancy. Okay, so then I'm going to end with some clothing must-haves. So these are all items that I wear like every single week, over and over. Just must-have. So let's start with this. This is not sexy at all, but these are pretty much like undershorts that you wear like under a dress. So I love wearing dresses. Like I've always loved wearing dresses, and they're so easy, especially with pregnancy. Like you just slip on your little maternity dress or whatever. But I bought these with the first pregnancy, and they're shorts that you wear under dresses, and it has like the belly panel that's kind of like thinner so it doesn't pull on your belly too much, but because it's kind of got a little bit of support, it's almost like wearing one of these waist belts. It lifts you up and it kind of keeps everything tucked in so it feels like supported. So I have a nude one and a black one that I bought separately because depending on the outfit, I'll wear it. So every single time I wear a dress, I wear it because one, it helps with chafing. I don't have thigh rubbing. Two, it smooths everything out underneath the dress like more than, and it supports more than having the waist belt, which kind of shows through. So definitely a must-have if you're wearing like dresses over the summer. And I wear regular underwear underneath that. Another must-have, like undergarment, and I bought some new ones. I actually bought these last pregnancy. I bought a pack of black ones, and I repurchased it with a new one that has like a nude and a pink. So these are actually nursing tanks, and they're also maternity tank tops at the same time. So that's like the best bang for your buck when you can get like a 2-in-1, because you definitely will need nursing stuff on, so might as well get maternity/nursing. So it has the strap right here that clicks down like that. So when you're breastfeeding, you just pull down the side and you can like breastfeed or pump. The reason why I love them for pregnancy is because one, they're really long, so, and they have like the ruching and the stretch so they can accommodate a growing belly. But I like them because they have padding, and I wear these instead of bras. Because I bought my maternity bras, but they're still getting tight, and they really cut in underneath my boobs because like the belly's going this way, so like the width around my undercarriage is getting bigger, and it's just cutting in, and it's so uncomfortable. So this, because it has padding, and it's because it's a camisole, it doesn't cut in. Like it doesn't cut in, and it like covers up my breasts because one, my nipples are huge, okay, growing boobies, and two, like it gives me enough support where it looks good under most things. So I'll just wear this under all of my like t-shirts, and it's like great for sleeping in as well if you need it to like, if you need support while you're sleeping. So I got more colors because I was finding that the black isn't working for everything. So I got a nude and a pink, and I will definitely wear that. I wore these a lot postpartum too while I was nursing, and the reason why I like them again is because they're long tanks. So I can wear my maternity belt over it now, and then when I'm recovering postpartum, I'll actually wear my cincher belt, you know, the one that you do to compress to kind of get you back to, you know, your belly back normal and flat. So that's why they're so handy. So definitely check these out. I have some other nursing tops that I don't wear now. Maybe I'll wear them postpartum, but they're like, they flow out more. So I like those ones because they're kind of tighter and they just like fit to the body. So my like pregnancy belt kind of fits over them too. So I have those in a 3-pack. And then I also have 2 shorts. So these are brand new that I bought just for this summer where it's so hot. The first one is a biker short, and I've never had biker shorts before because I always thought they weren't flattering on me, but I'm like, I was missing out all these years. The biker shorts are so comfortable, and the reason why I never liked them before is because I have like a little bit of extra meat on my thighs and I didn't want them cutting in. But this doesn't cut in. It's a very soft, it goes like right above the knee, so it kind of goes at a good length, not cutting into the thigh fat. It's got the full belly panel, and I love that it has the pockets for your phone. So now that it's really hot, I just wear these around the house all the time. I have 2 pairs. That's how much I like them. I bought a medium and a large because I figured I can go into the large as I get bigger, and then when I get smaller again, I'll wear the medium still. So it also has like a button that you can adjust if you need to. I don't ever usually use those, but these go with everything. They're so comfy, and the material is really soft and buttery and lightweight, so it's perfect for the summer. So I wear this like every single week. I rotate in between my pairs of shorts. And the last one is one more pair of shorts that I got, which I love too. Full panel, and these are shorter. So I like that these are shorter and they have pockets. So I wear these around the house too when I'm feeling really, really hot and I just need like my skin exposed. I also wore these like out because they're just like regular black kind of like shorts with pockets. So I wore this when we went on a boat for Mother's Day. I wore this to the beach vacation. Really comfy, really stretchy. They're short but not too short, and they don't cut in. So I like that. So that is pretty much it. Like really basic things that every person could use. Specifically if you're pregnant during the summer like me. So I'll have all these items linked below, and I'll also update my pregnancy must-have store on Amazon, which has some of my old pregnancy favorites from last pregnancy too. So definitely check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.